Yes, hello everyone. Hello Darius CG. Hello Mohammed Whale. How's everything? Hello Afrin Masuri. Oh God. Okay, let's do this. So I've been trying to finish this project a few times. Did a few streams of it. Stream crashed several times. Let's try this one more time. Hey Harry Sarius, how are you? Hello the third phone. How are you? Okay, I've already set up a few things because we have done this a few times. So let's not waste too much time. And let's just get right into it. And maybe you can also do some quick promos. Hello Gitsas, how are you? Good morning. Hello Kazaik. What's up? How are you doing? Okay. Fluent 2.0 stressless modeling tool is an add-on that lets you do modeling in Blender like never before. Gives you access to a few new tools that is going to speed up your workflow and just make it easy for you to do things that would take a lot of time to do before. So you can see how it works. It has a grid modeler, a cutter, just a few things. You can see it also has this cable thing, a cable feature that lets you add easily cables and pipes like that. A bunch of other cool things. Very, very amazing add-on. Link is in the description if you want to get it. Then there is also City Road Builder. If you are creating a city and you need some roads fully with street lights, signs, road marks, textures, and everything, this is going to be an amazing add-on for you. You can make a wet road, a dry road, and like it's rainy, has some plants and everything. This is a cool add-on. Link in the description. Then finally, HDRI Maker. After you make your scene, you might need to have some background with some lighting set up easily. The HDRI Maker add-on is the best add-on for that. Just simple, few clicks, can blend the backgrounds, and yeah, basically just make your life much easier. I can do quite a lot of things with this. Change a few things. They have water, they have a lot of things, and their library is massive. Have 1K, 2K, up to 8K versions of their HDRIs, so you know you're going to get the best quality you can get. Yeah, so after that, let's just jump into today's project. Hello Kapil Patel, glad to see you. You are early today. Amazing. This project actually seems cursed. Yeah, for some reason. Hopefully today is everything goes well. So maybe we should speed this up and start setting up things. Okay, so let's start with the wood frame, and I'm going to do this in the quickest way possible for me. So let's start with this wall. I'm just going to grab this wall, Shift D, hit P, and so I have this wall, and it's already with a solidify modifier. What I can do is insert this because I'm trying to create some kind of frame. Actually, the fastest way to do this, let me get a wood material maybe. Let's grab ourselves a wood, some wood like this, or this one here. Just do a quick UV unwrap. It's flowing in the wrong direction, but that's okay. We can fix that. I think I'm going to, let me see how this looks. Okay, just going to add a loop here. Grab this, remove it, push this out, and I think I need to rotate this 90 degrees so that the direction of the wood is okay. So we have two, beams. Hope all is well. Yeah, things are great, man. Things are great. Just hoping this project doesn't crash again for the, I don't know how many time. But everything is well. How about you? I think the roof is a bit taller than we have it here. So let's make sure that it is also tall in this. Need this to be tall, and you make this as well tall. Now let's go into this. Okay. I need to upgrade my PC. Well, so the reason why the project was crashing wasn't the PC. I was having some internet issues and power issues. That's why the project was crashing. So PC is good. PC is fine. This time it's not the PC. Okay, so let's add in these vertical beams. Just grab these, rotate Y X 90 degrees. Just bring it forward a bit and maybe make this a bit thicker. Now, sometimes you want to be inside the room, but when you zoom out, you go outside the walls. What you could do is go to the viewer here, change the focal length to 25mm. That should give you a wider angle. So we can work in here. Just make this tall like that. I think this has to be somewhere there. So we need another one of these. Shift D at the corner there. And if you look closely, there is, let me grab this, let me just add a loop here. Grab this, Shift D. I don't want to spend too much time editing this, so I'm just going to fake a few things here to make my life much easier. So I'm going to insert this, get rid of that face. And go back here. Okay. I'm just going to grab this, Shift D, simply creating the framing here. And to let me grab this again, have it here, bring this face. Okay, so that's the framing. Can also grab again, I think this here for the window, and again can grab this frame again. Just save. I think something like that. Actually, I think this wall has to be around there. Let's see. Let me see. I want to bring in some lights. Come here. Hello, Yuthin. How are you? Glad to see you again. How's everything? Let me. Have a wall like that. And I think let me just add a window here. Bake some lighting. Actually, let's first add a sunlight. Make sure we have some bloom. Bake some light. Bake, 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 bake. Do you watch anime? If so, what's your favorite? Well, I watch anime, but I haven't watched a lot. I've watched One Punch Man. I've watched Assassin's Classroom and Death Note, Clash on Titans. Is it? Yeah. Haven't been able to. I haven't got enough time to watch a lot of it, but definitely want to check it out more. Check out more anime. Okay. Okay. It seems that this room still needs to be a bit taller. So let's hide everything here. Select. Let's add an area light around here. Just make it the size of the window to bring in some bouncy light. Let me bring in the sky texture here. Back. Seems we have a lot of light. Let me first reduce this. Okay. A public forum for discussing. Are you using Blam? Might make the angles and focal length easier. No, I don't use Blam. I just eyeball things to make things faster. Let's add in these top rails. I don't know how to call them, but just call them rails. I'm going to use one of these since they have all the modifiers that I need. Just separate this and find myself a metal shader. Do you like Boku no Pico anime? No, I haven't watched that. I haven't actually watched a lot of anime. Just trying to find sometime where I could really just dive in. Is Blunt the old version of F-Spy? Yeah, yeah. It is. It's used to just help you align the camera. But I think now it's a standalone application. Let me bring in some ambient occlusion here. I just don't like switching between different applications. It just takes time. Sorry if this is a noob question, but what are the advantage of the baking light instead of... Yeah, so baking light in Eevee just lets you... Because if you don't bake light, let me first show you. If I delete this light, there isn't... Blender is not capable of bouncing light in Eevee. It doesn't do global illumination or a real-time bounce lighting if you're using Eevee. So you have to bake it for it to calculate the bouncing and some sort of global illumination, if that makes sense. If you ever get a chance, add this to the list of things to watch. Cowboy Bebop. See, anime show, 30 minutes episode, very well written, 90s. Definitely will. I have actually a list of animes that I want to watch. I'll add that to it as well. Let's create this large door. I think it should be at least from here, so I can open this area up as well. Now let's focus on making this window or making this door. So I have this frame, so Shift D. Let's see, do I have any doors that kind of look like this? I have this here. Don't know if it fits, but yeah, should fit. Just give it the same material. My skill is improving watching your live stream. Oh, that's amazing. Good to hear that. Kind of very encouraging as well, because I love to hear that you guys are getting some value from this, and that's the reason why I do it. So thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely add that. Okay, that makes more sense. Thanks. No problem. IDK. Rizik, amazing works. Thank you. Let me save a copy of this, because I'm very worried of this project. Hasn't had the best behavior. Okay, let's bake the light again. I think we can also add this area light back to on the window here. me go to the sun. Make sure it has contact shadows. Same with these lights. It should have contact shadows. Hello Tarima, how are you? Hello Raj, the gamer, how are you? Today I was trying to create a bridge scene, but my model couldn't follow the curve, but I have did it manually. Can you know the reason? So you have to play with the different axes. So if you want to have something follow a curve, say you have a bunch of Suzanne heads and an array of this. I wanted to follow a curve like this circle. First thing I would recommend is just move the object to the circle. So Shift A is cursor selection, and then so that is in the same position, and then you select the object, add the curve. Sometimes that will work immediately, but if the axis is wrong, just try rotating it. So it may look like that. If it looks like that, try rotating it 90 degrees on different axes. So you can do rotate Z 90, see if that works. If that doesn't work, try rotate Z or rotate X 90. If that doesn't work, just rotate it like that until you find the correct axis. Okay. I don't want this glass to have any shadow. This refractive glass should not have any shadow, should just be direct, and should have some thickness to it, and it does. Okay. So one issue we're having is the background isn't bright enough. So let me add faster ground. You share on the Discord? Yeah, sure. If it doesn't, let me know. Ground. Let me find a ground material here. Oh, grass. Now, to make the background, you want a bright background or a bright sky. I'm just going to add an emission shader. Maybe make it a bit bluish. Let me use botanical here and spawn some trees in the background. Just so we have something. Hey Raj, Tinku, how are you? Anyone seen the new Hogwarts Legacy trailer also? I haven't. I didn't actually know there was a new Harry Potter coming up. Anyway, let's see. Let's add these frames as well. So I'm going to grab this here, Shift D, rotate 90 degrees. Something about this. Let's go and increase the camera sensor size so we can see more of the scene. I think this room is much wider than ours, so let's make it as wide as well. We can fake some volumetrics. I already have, we did that yesterday. So let me search for them. God rays. Can fake some good rays. You can use a volumetric shader, and actually we'll try and see if that would help. But for now, we're just going to use this. Let's try a volumetric shader, because the fake God rays don't seem to show very well. Can give the sun more volume. There is this pattern here. Let's do that. You hate it? Yeah. I like the... What do you hate? I think maybe I'm forgetting. I'm not sure. Dude, we have a storm here in the Middle East, and it has been going on for 3 weeks. It is the worst. It is 7 Celsius at night. Is that really cold? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Does anyone know how to make the actual light not visible to the camera, but only the effect on the object? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Anyway, let's see. What was I saying? Yeah, I wanted to do this pattern on this. So we're going to go to Google and just look for some patterns. And I think I've seen that specific one before. So, but in case we don't get it, we can use this. Now we don't actually have to use that specific one, so maybe let's just stick with this. Yeah, kind of had missed the message you're talking about, and but yeah, weather can be harsh sometimes. So this should have its own material. So let me import this image. Just make it very... No, I don't like that pattern. Actually, I like the pattern, like a pattern similar to this. So let's see if we can find something. Maybe these pineapples could work. They also have that similar tone, so maybe. I'm not sure. No, let's try to find a better pattern here. Maybe this. Oh, this. Yeah, there is this, and also this. So this is the pattern. This is the closest, but this one has and okay, I mean, this needs to be edited to a version that Blade can read. Thank you, man. Thank you for loving the work. I think you can do that in compositing, Fadi, although I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. I think... Can you? Can't remember really. Anyway. Resources. I need rocks. Yeah, so here. Okay, then we just need to add a car ramp to give this some color. So it should have some brownish tones, and then something like that. Now we can just, I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Just need to change the color here a bit. I also have some sort of pattern in the window. I think our window frame might be a bit thick, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's come back to the window here. Set Art Deco waves. Art Deco waves. To get the patterns. You know, I'm okay with this one. Don't want to spend too much time on that. So that's our window. We can also, let me see, add in some sort of cage, because I'm seeing there is some, I have this here from my library, so I'll just add that in as kind of screen. Just like that. Now here we can also, let me first grab this this here. Shift the F. P. Get rid of all these. So this here is supposed to be some sort of mesh like this. I think mesh screen. I think our window is still a bit so for this we're going to need a pattern, another pattern. I'll go to textures, image texture, and just go to my resources. Let me see, do I have anything in the custom decals? I have this pattern, but I don't think that's what we want. Let's see here, we have this mesh, so we can use that. We can use it in combination with diffuse and transparent. Blend the two, bring this, and now we should have a window or a mesh. I just need to make sure that we cast shadows and the alpha blend is set to clip. Hello Burning Bright, how are you? Yeah, we are trying this for the third time, I think, but this time if it fails, I'm not repeating this project as it seems to be cast, as someone said in the chat. I think using an object ID mask on your light and using the resulting mask to add the background on top should do the trick. Yeah, I rarely do that much compositing, so I'm not really sure if that would work or not. Okay, so we have our screen. And I think we need to treat these. Yeah, so like that, make this darker, and this tile okay, something like that. So I need to grab this down to here, and then this like that, and our window is done. We need okay, seems we need the same door we have here, or the same framing we have on this side as well. So I'm going to grab, I have some other doors that I could use. I have some other frames. Let me grab this door here. Add that. Actually, this has to be extruded in so that makes it seem like there is a room inside there. Let me grab this frame, shift D, can't get the right angle of the sun here for some reason. Let's make the light again. See. Okay. Let's turn on some volumetric shadows. And let's get a bed. I have a bed here. No need to create one from scratch. But which one would fit our scene? Something like this. Seems these had some keyframes. Hi sir, how are you? Which GPU do you use on CP? On PC? You can use exclamation mark, specs, and that should show you all the things I'm using. Have a bed. Think other beds fit our scene, so there isn't much we should change here. Let's see. We have a ball. Think I have a ball in here. It's not a soccer ball, but will do. Simply a volleyball. I have a basketball as well. Then let's go with this. Let's see, what else can we add in? Have this table. So let me see. What kind of tables do I have? It's a simple table. So maybe this would work. Of this. You have shared in Discord? Nice, I'll check it out after I'm done here. Just playing with the contrast. Yes, I think it's starting to look like anime a bit. Let me go to my asset pack, furniture asset pack and see what I can get there. So go to my furniture. Have a few chairs here. Let me see what they have here. Starting to look pretty. Oh, thank you. I think so as well. I think so. think we can get this iron dresser. Just edit it a bit. You can model it, it's easy. Yeah, I can model it, but modeling everything here would just take too much time. And most of the things that are already here, we have made before. I have in my library, so there's no point remaking them. It would just be a very inefficient way to work. Actually, like this. So let me add it to my asset library. So this is a long table. So if I want to reuse it, I can easily reuse it. Now, I think there is a window here. There's some crazy details. Let's get some books. Will the whole tutorial be available later? Yes. Yes. Everything is always available later. There's some books here. Okay, this one is really a reader here. I like to read a lot. I also have this bookshelf. I think maybe that's a bit too much. Too many books, maybe. Let me. How do you create an asset library? An asset library. This is just an add-on. So I don't like to spend days on a project every time. I try to complete my project in a few hours, but the result is not what I expect. Can you tell me what to do? I just look at some of the projects that you have created and that you liked, and try to see what made you like them, and just try to focus on that mostly, and just try to see what part of the project you like most, and then build on top of that. Like, let me see. How can I put this better? How can I word this better? Just find what makes a project spark for you, and build on top of that, instead of just trying to make an entire project and then figure out how to make it look good. Start with what you know makes the project look good. Focus on that mostly, and then extrapolate from there. So for me, I know that when you have light through a window in an interior scene, that makes things look better. So you have areas of contrast. So some dark areas you can see like they have here. That usually makes things look good. So I usually try to focus my projects around that if I'm creating interior scenes. So you can also try finding something similar like that works for you, and build from there basically. How are scaling objects like books? Are you doing it? Yeah, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not really being strict about the scale. It's a personal project, so no one is going to mind if things are a bit off. Yeah, let's... I don't know what kind of person this is. Maybe we can add in some bottles here. Okay, so the materials on this are missing. Are they? Let me see if I can get them. Yep. Got them. Does more add-ons affect Blender performance? Not really, because add-ons are usually only active when you're using them. So unless the add-on was not properly built, most add-ons don't really affect the performance unless they're adding something into Blender. There's a character I'm looking for. Let's bring in a cat here. Let's add in a cat. This is what ganja plant I usually like to see. It's not here, unfortunately, but haven't seen him in the chat. But no problem. We'll add a cat. I was working with cell fracture, by my Blender was closing suddenly. It happened to me for the first time. Well, cell fracture does a lot of operations, so it's not that the add-on is crashing Blender, but what the add-on is doing is heavy, so your PC might not be able to handle it. I have exam instead of studying. I'm here watching you. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that, but do you? I have these drawers, top shelves. I think we could use them somewhere here. So it's nice to have your own library like this. It just makes your work much faster. It makes it easy for you to work fast. So I think I can have this. Let's start around there. Let me give it the same material. Oh, you're just taking a break? Yeah, nice. Please, after the stream, review my work on Discord. Your review will help me improve. Yeah, I'll do that, I think. Just make sure to remind me. I might forget. I need to make these handles a bit larger. Make them quite large. Like that. We might need some shelves. So let me grab this, like this, and let's change the camera sensor here. I'll be going back to studying. Good luck on the project. Hope it doesn't crash. Again, I don't think it's going to crash anymore, so because it has been quite stable today. Let me see. Do I have some shoes? Maybe this is a girl's room. I'll add this on the floor. And I want it to be partly in light. And yeah, I'm seeing a globe here, and I have one. We have some blinds. Yeah, we have these. Now mostly it's about set dressing the scene. Let's go to Botanical and find some very light tree to use outside here. Looks amazing. Thank you, TD. Thank you, thank you. I think I also have some sandals. Here. Similar to these. So I can add them in here. Let me see. Do I have any lamps? Go to my electronics and see. Could I ask you how much you win from a tube monthly? I'm not sure what you mean. And add this kettle here. Maybe this one as well. How much do you earn from YouTube? Well, I can't answer that here, sorry. Kinda private questions. Oh, thank you, man. It's kind of really... Yes, you definitely can make a living out of YouTube. Many people are. baking the light here. Thank you, Kwani, for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really see any much difference in the baked light and when it's not baked, and it takes a lot of time to bake. So just going to remove that. I think this is supposed to be very, very small. Let's see what kind of lights. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Yodi6. Thank you, thank you. Trying to see what other things I could add in here. Maybe in the shop I have these items. So let me just throw in a bunch of those into the scene. Because there are quite a lot of stuff in here. Maybe we can even add this microwave here. A toaster as well, because this seems like a studio room. I've been collecting quite a lot of models. You know, I've been making one by one, and I think I now have quite a big collection. So how to split like these two screens like work viewport? You just move your cursor to the corner of any screen and just drag, and that should split that area. You know, maybe can even add in this water. It makes it like an office, which is let me see what else can we add in here. Have this baby thing. Don't think it fits very well here. Uncategorized. I have this ironing board. Think can work here. Are you gonna use a cartoon shader for this? Well, for things like this, the cartoon shader would have to be in post, because there's simply a lot of objects. You'd have to create the shader for each object if you want to approach it like that. I have some pictures. I think I can add them right behind here. To make a scene like this, you definitely need a lot of assets. And which I'm glad I do, because there's no way you can complete this in a reasonable time frame without an asset pack, an asset library like I'm using right now. Now, by the way, you can get the project files on my Patreon page if you want them. Have some glasses, just throwing in some random stuff that I think I want this to be closer to the camera, because this side here is very, very empty. So maybe we can start adding stuff there as well. Let's see, what do they have here? I'll have a vacuum cleaner. I think I do have something like that. This basket full of stuff, and just throw it on there. What shader are you using? Yeah, I'm not really using anything specific for the shading. These are just objects I made with realistic textures, so I'm not using any specific shader for this. I'll first hide the volumetrics just to speed up the render, but I guess it's the shadows that are making it really slow. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Have this thing here. Maybe the glasses are on top of this. And some plant. Maybe you can add a chair like this. Not sure if you would have a chair like this in this kind of room, but yeah, I'm just going to add it. Now I think these area lights are kind of making the scene quite heavy. So let me add them into a light collection. Yeah, let me hide the volumetrics and see. So when I get all of that, things are much faster. I think these LED lights just have too much light. Okay, something like that. Where do you get reference images? I just do Google. I just search on Google. Find something interesting and go with that. Now we can increase the resolution of the actually I think we just need to reduce let me see how large is this scene. 10, so we can do 10. That should increase the resolution of our volumetrics, make it much better. Hey Max Sonic, glad to see me. Yeah, glad to see you. So yeah, we are completing last time's stream, making this room. Wow, it hasn't been really easy, but we got there. Thanks, Riaz. Cedras, thank you. Oh, should be fixing this chair. Let's see. Now we can also add some light here, just to add a simple highlight over the chair. Make that area stand out. Just like that. So here is out, here with. There may be even, okay, maybe that doesn't make sense to add it here. Let's see. Let's find a carpet. Chair looks awesome. Ah, thank you, Nunu. Are you still gonna use freestyle lines in the fun arena? Freestyle lines are really heavy, and I have to add them after rendering. So I can't render well. When streaming, stream will just crash. So I would have to do that in post, not live. yeah, I think that's going to be it. And it's going to be that's going to be it for the live stream. Thank you guys for being around. I don't see much I could add here. Maybe we could I'm going to render a quick animation, and maybe I'll show that in the next live stream. But